I knew that I was going to be recording this video. I just didn't know that it was gonna be this soon. Hey guys, what's up? It's Nadi here, back with another video. I have been quite absent in the past 3 weeks. And if you can't already tell by the title, there's a very good reason for that. I just dropped out of college. I'm officially a college dropout. Let me just tell you my story and why the frick I decided to drop out of college after 3 weeks of attending it. Sorry, after less than 3 weeks of attending it. Ever since I uploaded that video of me making chili, I've been going to college. I went for a full week, went for another full week, and then started skipping. And I'm going to tell you why. Little backstory. Before I even applied to college, I knew that I didn't want to go. I knew that college was not the place for me. I didn't want to go. I wanted to take a gap year. I wanted to go to cosmetology school. I wanted to do anything else but go to college because I already spent 13 years of my life learning crap that I don't want to learn about, and I was tired of it. I wanted to do something meaningful. I wanted to get a job that I actually enjoyed. I wanted to learn about things that didn't drive me crazy and that could actually be applied to my occupation. Nothing in college interested me. I'm not a partier. I don't like studying. I don't like any of the academics offered in college. None of the curriculum applied to what I wanted to do. I was always a very creative person. It was boring. It was so boring to me, and I just never liked the idea of going to college. I then decided to go because for a whole year, there was something in my mind saying that if you're not gonna figure out what else to do, you have to go to college. There's no other way around it. You have to go to college. You have to make money, don't you? You gotta support your family. Your husband's not gonna do it. Actually, he better. I don't have a husband. I was just very against the idea of going to college, but in the end, I decided to go because I knew that I needed a way to make money. So I decided to go to a college only like 20 minutes away from my home because I am a very indecisive person. I also really love my dogs, and if I were to go like 4 hours away, I probably would, you know? So I chose a college close to home, got my own apartment. I have my own bathroom, I have my own bedroom, I have my own kitchen with a roommate, but it's nice. I really genuinely like my apartment. I genuinely love living here by myself. I feel so independent. I love it. All was great until the first day of classes. Now I'm a dancer, so I have a dance class, and that was spectacular. I loved the teacher. I loved everything about it. It was just amazing. My other classes were so traumatizing. I couldn't retain any information. The teacher would tell me something and I'd be like, just go straight through my head. I was so out of it because I've already learned all this crap in high school. I didn't want to go through it just to end up getting a major that I don't even want and end up working in an office 9 to 5, hating my life, and probably, you know, being depressed. It was just not my thing. And I realized that the first week of classes, I was so miserable, so miserable. Everyone I talked to was like, yeah, gen ed classes suck. And they're going to suck. There's no way around them. But in 4 years, it'll all be freaking worth it because you'll have your major, you'll have your degree, and you'll be working in a place where you actually like and finally doing what you want to do. But for me, it's not like that because I don't have a major that I'm looking forward to because everything in college, I wasn't interested in it. I didn't have that spark that said you can do it because I knew for a fact that I could do it, but I also knew for a fact that I did have to because there's always another route. So then I started researching cosmetology schools because I was always obsessed with makeup. I can freaking cut hair for a living. Like, that'd be so fun. I'm a very creative person, and sitting there and studying for freaking 20 hours a day, that wasn't my creative outlet. That wasn't. I needed to do things with my hands. I needed to finally like get started on things that actually meant something to me. Started researching online courses. Started researching cosmetology schools. I let it all go because I was irritating my family by saying that I didn't like it there. I was irritating everyone. I was making everyone stress. I was making myself stress. And I was like, you know what? Suck it up. Go to your second week. See how it is. So I go to my second week and I started to develop a stomach problem. Every time I ate something, my stomach would bubble and hurt, and I would go to classes and all I could think about was my stomach because it would make all these noises and it was so uncomfortable. That was when I skipped my first day of classes. Next morning, I wake up, my eyelids are disgusting. They were so swollen. I will insert a picture here. Sorry for your eyes. I'm so sorry. It was just disgusting. It was so gross. I called my mom. She's like, ew. She was like, okay, don't wear any makeup. I'm gonna schedule an appointment with the doctor and we're gonna go. So I go to the doctor's. I tell her about my stomach problems. I tell her about my eye problems. And she tells me, yeah, you have IBS. If you don't know what IBS is, it's basically like irritable bowel syndrome. The main factor of it and cause of it is stress and anxiety. And I was like, oh, tell me something I don't know. And she was like, we're gonna take some blood tests just to be sure. And I was like, what about my eyes? And she looks at my eyes, she's like, yeah, you have eczema.
I get these bumps. You got eczema?
I got what?
Got eczema?
Eczema? Can you tell me who gets eczema on their freaking eyelids? Has anyone ever heard of that? Eczema. Eczema on my eyelids, as if I don't have enough skin problems. She told me to buy a cream, got that. My eczema eventually started to fade. It's kind of still there, but it's like not as prominent. Blood test came back negative, everything was good. But I kept having issues with my stomach. It was horrible. It was so bad, and I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't even want to attend classes because of how bad it was. Then my mom told me something, a little bit of logic in it. She was like, isn't it funny how you started having all these problems as soon as you start college? Like, I think this is just your body telling you that you hate it and your body is creating physical problems with it. My mom doesn't actually talk like that. I have no idea what that was. I'm just in a very weird state of mind. But yeah, basically she said that my mental like stress is is affecting my body and it's turning into physical pain. And I was like, okay, like what do you want me to do with that? And she was like, if you don't like college, you're gonna have to drop out and find something to do to make money. Find what you want to do. I was terrified because all of my life, everyone said, college, college, college is the best. You can't make it without college. College, college, college. You have to go. It is required. It is required for your own benefit. Now I'm here. I've been so miserable. Third week comes around and I start skipping more classes. Then finally, I sat down and I had just a really long talk with myself. In my head, of course, but just a really long talk. And I was like, you are only here because you feel like you need to be. Because you feel like if you leave, it is gonna be 10 times harder and it's going to affect everything and everyone's gonna look at you differently and you're only here for other people because you're scared. And I was like, yeah, yes I am, you're right. I only went to college because I thought that that was the only way out. Finally, I came to this realization. Nadia, you don't have to keep doing what everyone tells you to do. But all of my life, I've been listening to people and doing this and doing that just for them. And I am sick of it. So you know what? I took the initiative to call up my counselor and request a withdrawal from all my classes. I am done. Is it going to be harder without a college education? Maybe. Am I going to be 10 times happier? For sure. For sure. And let me tell ya, my eczema went away and my stomach problems went away as soon as I freaking took the initiative to do what I want. My stomach is fine. I feel so good. I'm so happy now. I'm so happy. I'm actually looking forward to the future because now I'm in control. Now I don't have to sit around and listen to people tell me things that I don't need to know. Okay? I can finally do what I want to do. I can go to cosmetology school if I want to. I can do this YouTube if I want to. I'm so excited to make videos for you because during those 3 weeks, I was like so upset because I really wanted to record a video. I did, but I was so miserable and so depressed that I just couldn't even pick up the camera. Even when I came home, my mom was like, you look miserable. You've gotten so skinny. You just don't look like yourself. And I believe her because while I'm here, I don't feel like myself. I don't. I'm not doing anything that I would do normally. I'm just so like, I've had so many people saying that I would regret dropping out of college. But for now, I freaking don't because I feel so good and I'm so excited for the future. So my word of advice is yes, if you drop out of college, you're going to need a freaking plan. Because you can't just sit around. You just can't. You have to do something. You can't live in your parents' basement. You can't. I'm sorry, I won't allow it. So make a plan, drop out of college, and do what you want to do. And I will be giving you guys an update because I feel so good. I feel so happy now. As for this apartment, whatever, I don't know if I'm gonna be staying here or staying at home. It just depends where I go to cosmetology school. Broskies! Oh my God. Just do what you wanna do. Do it. It's your life. Fun fact, if you drop out of college and it was the worst decision of your life, it is always going to be there. And even when you're out of college, that don't mean that you can't take college classes. Like, I understand college is very beneficial for people who know exactly what they want to do and they need that degree to give them the higher up, but I don't need it. I don't need it, and I definitely don't want to spend 4 years hating my life. I'm so excited to start making more YouTube videos. This is so like relaxing and relieving to me, and your comments just freaking make my day. My parents are very, very supportive because they saw how miserable I was. So if you want to drop out, drop out. That is my advice. Just make sure you know what you're going to be doing because you can't sit around. Thanks so much for listening to my spiel about college. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.